man, these promos have been something else.
Yeah, they've been interesting.
Yeah, Seth Rollins. Yeah.
I mean, it's just, these are promos. These are things that I've thought about saying publicly for a long time, and things I've wanted to say to his face for a long time and haven't been able to, or have said privately. You know, occasionally I would get asked about him over the years and see some of it slip out. But most of the time I just never wanted to acknowledge his existence because he was such a, I mean, he really was just a cancer to my career.
Just a great wrestler? Yeah, great wrestler.
Years when he was gone.
He did nothing to you.
An intentional one, you know what I mean? He was a parasite. He really just wanted to...
Know about all that.
It seemed like every time he could take a pot shot at me or the company, he was trying to. And so...
I don't know about that. Yeah, he got sore about the company because the man was hurt. Was he fired on his birthday or his wedding or whatever the hell that was? And yeah, that sucks. I think it was his wedding, not his birthday. But yeah, he wasn't thinking about you. But as far as him having a match, yeah, it'd be a hell of a match, which I missed. So I went and did something. Before I could get back to the Netflix, it got spoiled. Yeah. He doesn't like Punk. Okay, well, some like and some don't. Doesn't care. It's like the Warrior thing. Some people don't like the Warrior, and the Warrior didn't give a shit.
I never wanted to give that credence because I just kind of looked at him as like a troll. I'm like, I don't want to acknowledge these things because then it looks like they matter and they don't. But it did bother me internally, because, you know, we were trying, dude, that roster from like, I mean, he leaves in 2014, right? I think. Mm-hmm. Like, we were hustling. Dude.
He was hurt. He was sick.
Damnedest.
He was
and
hurt.
We were given garbage a lot of the time, and we were making the best of it. And like, you know, he was in a position where he'd made a bunch of money and he could just dip and go, and there wasn't an alternative. AEW didn't exist at the time. There was nowhere else to go. Like, what are we gonna do? Just pack up?
You had TNA. Let me see, 2014. Yeah, TNA was probably 10, 12 years old at the time. Probably didn't want to go there, but hey, they're hiring. Why not? Imagine, I think it was AJ's. No, AJ just came to the E then, because AJ was there like 2011 or something. That would have been interesting back then. Him and Rollins, that would have been interesting, though. It would have been.
And leave because CM Punk's feelings were hurt. Because that's what he wanted.
No, he was hurt for real, wasn't it?
People who were his friends to stay and work for the company because he felt like it was like it's some sort of betrayal to him. And I'm like, dude, A, this is my dream job. B, this is how I earn a living, and like I'm trying to get to your level. Like I don't have the luxury to just quit. I can't go anywhere else and get paid this kind of money. Like my career, I don't get to work till I'm 60 either, you know? So
well, that part is true.
It was one of the most selfish things I'd ever seen out of a human, like leaving the way he did and then kind of like expecting other people.
The man was hurt, wasn't it? He even said it. He did that rant. He was hurt. He was sick, and said he had the knot on his back, and people saying, "Oh, it's not that bad." How about that? Get it checked out and find out different. Nobody saying it's not that bad. And if the man's feet is dragging the ground, let him go home and get himself together. Or if he has to quit, let him quit. Which they say he didn't quit. He said he got fired. He said he quit. He got fired. If you're back or something is hurting to the point where it's not, I'm not talking like a sore. I'm talking like what do they call it, the excruciating, where it's just that throbbing pain, it won't go away until you take some strong medicine. Yeah, you're going to need to take a damn break. And I'm not talking about a month. You're going to have to take a long-ass break.
To follow him and then like taking shots at the place from a distance when he wouldn't even explain to his friends like why he was so resistant to continuing that friendship. Like I never got an answer out of it.
Were you friends up to that point?
Yes. Like we were friends till he left, you know, and we had a mentor-mentee kind of relationship, you know, at that point because I was a lot younger. So like I didn't push. I sent him some texts.
Yeah, I think Punk and Rollins about 10 years apart.
I wasn't like comfortable enough with him to like, because we weren't we were peers, but he was here and I was here, so I didn't want to like push that envelope. So after a while, I just let.
Yeah, he was there. I think he was in the Shield then. But I think I'm trying to remember. I think Punk and Rollins are like 10 years apart. Say Punk is 46, so Rollins is probably 36. So yeah, something like that.
To go, and then even over the years, I reached out to him a couple of times to try to like engage and just see where he was at and if he was interested in coming back. And nothing, no response, except whenever he would get a chance, he would just talk as much crap as he could.
He was frustrated about the company.
So,
the man was frustrated.
Yeah, I had all of this stuff bottled
Triple
up
H and all that
for
at the time.
10 years to finally be able to get out there on a microphone and say it. And it's probably not even articulated the best it can. But there's just so much real, I mean, hatred's a strong word.
Yeah, it is.
It's as close to hatred as you can get. Like
Animosity?
resentment, animosity, like just anger. I mean, it's really palpable. I think the reason people attach the promos is because they can see that there is real emotion behind them for me, and so I'll be. It's a very cathartic experience for me. I'll be happy to kind of just like get that physicality out on the 6th and hopefully be done with it.
Did you ever think CM Punk would come back to WWE?
When he joined the broadcast team on Fox, when they were doing that,
I remember that
backstage show, I think it was, I thought to myself, okay, maybe there's an opportunity here. And then when he joined AEW, I kind of thought, maybe he'll have like a Twilight run here. But there were then a lot of times where I just thought, because it wasn't like, I know he makes it out like he didn't really like the other guy that was in charge. But the truth is, he didn't really get along with the current guy that's in charge either. That wasn't like they were pals as well. So,
Triple H
I
events.
think that even when Triple H took over, I didn't think there'd be an olive branch to be had. So
It's been 10
kinda
years.
50-50, but I would waver more towards no. I never thought it was going to happen.
And you weren't told he was going to come back at Survivor Series?
No.
Okay, so he was
No,
mad
that
for
a big
real.
surprise.
He didn't look very happy.
What I wasn't happy about was, Randy had just come back from a long hiatus. That was his moment. It was a great moment. I mean, the reaction for him when he came through the curtain was unreal. And, we went out there. There was 10 of us out there, and we went out there and had a hell of a contest. And, like, just didn't really need him, Didn't really need him, but, it's Chicago. It's his city. Like, I don't know. It's the most classic make it.
They love the shocking moments. His fans, the ones that held on, was hoping for 7, 8 years he'd come back. Every time it was in Chicago, the rumors get started. And then the AEW pop was something serious, but WWE, he came walking out there. That was something. And then this guy here was raised in hell. So I guess it wasn't bullshit, because he said he didn't know nothing about him coming back there. But the Triple H thing, okay, it's been 10 years. Okay, you can be angry at each other forever, get over it. But yeah, you can get past it. This is business. It had nothing to do with personal stuff. What they say is a business move. The hell?
Make everything about me CM Punk moment I've ever seen. And so I'm like, when you're in that moment, your adrenaline just going through the roof. You're just on the top of a cage celebrating with your pals and like, sold out Allstate Arena going bananas, and then like that happens and it's no longer about the performance. It's no longer about Randy. It's no longer about what you had done to get to that point. It's just, hi guys, it's about me. Remember, I'm the guy that you miss. Remember me, guys. So, just another.
I know I'm pausing it a lot, but it's a great moment for the fans. The fans got Orton back, because I think Orton was gone for a minute, right? And they got Punk back in the same night. That's not bad. Because he's feeling like Punk was the the main attraction, center of attention. But yeah, they said this man's free, he's available, and I try to get him back, and that is crazy. I still can't believe he's back up there. Yeah. And I know the man saying, "Oh, you talk all this shit, and then the next thing you know, you're back." He didn't come back. Where I can see if he came back in a year. This man ain't been there for 10 years. Yeah, it's like you said, you let it go, or get over it. You know.
If you throw that on the pile of disgusting CM Punk moments, but don't worry, he's not selfish. He's in it for helping everybody else.
Okay, you just don't like Punk. You get it. You don't like him, okay. Oh, you used to, but he doesn't like Punk. Okay, well, he's like him or not, you have to deal with him. You're not saying y'all gonna go out to Wild Wings or nothing like that, but he's back. He's back, and you got to deal with it. That's it. What do they say? When something's frustrating, deal with it. Yeah, he's back. There's nothing you can do about it.